You can use the Customization tool to create a Microsoft transform that changes how Reflection is installed. The tool provides options for a number of customizations. Among other things, you can specify the installation directory or modify which features are installed. You can also chain the install to run other MSIs. After you create the transform, you can deploy it with a base installation package. We'll create a transform that adds a feature to our install and then starts an MSI for another application after the primary install runs. To create a transform, you'll need an administrative installation point that you can install from and a workstation that has Reflection installed on it. And it's a good idea to create a desktop shortcut on your workstation that opens the tool on the server. We'll use a desktop shortcut that we created earlier to open the Customization tool. When the tool opens, we'll select to create a new setup customization file. Before we do anything else, we need to accept the license terms on behalf of users. Now we need to select whether we want to use this transform with the MSI command line or with the setup tool. If you're using a command line install or a deployment tool, you'll need to add the transform to the command line. If you're using the setup tool, the transform is automatically added for you. Now we need to chain the installation to add the MSI for our other application. To do this, we just browse to the file we want to run on the administrative installation point. Now let's say we need to deploy to users who need to use macros developed in our Extra product. To support these macros, we need to add the Legacy Extra compatibility feature to the install. Now we'll save the transform on the administrative installation point. When we deploy this transform with our primary MSI, the Legacy Extra compatibility feature is installed along with the default features. And the MSI that we chained in our transform runs after the primary install. For more about transforms, see the Reflection Deployment Guide.